Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Keith Fabrique Show. Yes, it's Tuesday's 80s. But I'm going to kick off with a new song first. This could have come out in the 80s, let's pretend. This goes out for my very special friend and ex-work colleague, Mr. Graham Forster. And it's the sound of David Bowie taken from his new album, Dancing Out in Space. Enjoy, Gray. There you go. That goes out especially for Graham. A little thing called Dancing Out in Space, taken from the new David Bowie album, of course. And that's called The Next Day. The one with the Heroes cover covered over with a big white box saying The Next Day. Do you know what? David Bowie could put out a greatest hits every 5 years of his career. And he'd have, about 7 or 8 volumes now? But he did start in 64. 1964. Who'd have thunk it? Right, it's Tuesday 80s, so let's play an 80s tune. Howard Jones, What Is Love?
I love you even if you think that I don't.
There you go, son of Howard Jones, of course, and What Is Love? Taken from his first LP. I think that was his second or third single? Second single. I'm going to go with second single. Mid-80s artist, anyway. Absolutely brilliant. All synths and things. How cool is that? What about some China Crisis, working with Fire and Steel?
Good island high off
There you go, Working with Fire and Steel. And the mighty China Crisis. I only really got into China Crisis. I've just been talking to Graham again. I only really got into China Crisis after they'd worked with one member of Steely Dan, namely Walter Becker, and he produced their, I can't remember what the album was called, but King in a Catholic Star was on it. And I just thought that was a wicked record. And, of course, then I started looking at their back catalogue, and I thought, catalogue? And I thought, yeah, a good band, excellent band, good musicians, good, strong songwriting. But hey, what I did love in the 80s was stuff like this. Thomas Dolby. I scare myself.